Okay, righto. My plan today is to remove one of these two panels, and I bought like 40mm plastic water pipe. I'm gonna try to swap to make a coil here, maybe on this roof or over there. I'll see. It's 100 meter long and to replace, because this things keep on leaking. You can see how I fix this thing all the time, and it's just keep on leaking. So I'm grateful for this now. I'm gonna undo everything and then try to use one of these panels to put a coil on somehow. Okay, but let's start. Okay, the next step is to put this piece of angle iron. I'm gonna make a slot in here. My plan is, and then I'm gonna put it in here and with a flat side on top, and then I'm gonna coil. I'm gonna drill holes all over the place here, every 45mm. Then I can put the coil around and then start with the cable ties or pieces of wire. Then I can just hang the whole thing just like this up. Okay, this is the flat box, the angle iron. You can see I put it here, mounted on the edge here, and every 50mm I made a hole, an 8mm hole for two cable ties to go through, maybe pieces of wire. Then I'm gonna roll this thing all around like this, and I think that's the plan. So they just you see the inside is a little bit, the radius is too small, so but I just drill holes anyway, so I don't know how far this thing's gonna come. See about 10-20 rolls, but I will see, and then we can go from there. Okay, this is just for interest sake. You can see how many, when the pipes, when I offloading from the roof, look all the crap that's in the pipe. Look at sand. Look how many sand of the filter is in here. Now this can block the veins of that little, the heater plate. So this is to make sure your filter is not overfilled with sand when you have these heaters on your roof. Okay, I laid down the old heater panel and put this pipe on top of it. So I'm gonna try to unroll it and cable tie it everywhere as I go. Okay, now this is about how far as I can get. Like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 coils. This is a whole 100 meters here. And I would say the surface area is about the same thick as there's about one panel, but maybe a little bit more. On the end here you just leave a little, this is where it goes in the old pipes. Gonna feed it from the beginning in here. And over here you just cut it and put an angle 90° in, and then feed it from the bottom. But the big problem is now to get this thing on a roof. Okay, but the next step is to put some, I'm going to put some, this cable ties is not going to last in the UV on the roof, and when this gets broken, it's going to be a nightmare. So I'm going to take some binding wire and then put it from the bottom and just bind them with wire, so that I know they can be secured for a long time. Okay, I'm finished with the wiring. You can see I just did every second one and just tie it up. It's easier, then it won't go anyway. So but now the next thing is to get this thing on the roof. This is a problem. Okay, now it's just got it here. But my plan is, there's no way to get it up here. There's a small, what do you call it, like a small wall here. I can try to push it up, and then rest it on the wall, and then come on the roof, and then pull it from that side onto the roof. Let's see how it goes. Okay, now he's finished. I'm just going to go get the fittings, hacksaw and the glue, and I secure it in the top, so it will be fine. Okay, let's just quickly say the last say, yeah? Okay, here's the whole thing now. The coils. Here the coils is a little bit of issue, but it's fine. I think it's too much of a hassle. It's okay. I secure it in the top. And here's the inflow. The inflow. And then there's the outflow. Some normal fittings. Okay, that's his job. We're going to test it a little bit and put water in through it and see how hot it is. And then finish the video. Okay, now I'm going to close the bottom one and go through the roof. It's going to be on filter. Switch it on. Let's hope for the best. To check if there's no leaks there. Okay, there it is. I just want to go get fill the water here. The first is going to be hot because the pipes is lying in the sun empty. And I used to get bubbles in here. I used to get a lot of bubbles because of the air that's in the older holes from the previous one. So I hope this one will get rid of the bubbles. Just gonna fill the swimming till it's full again. I guess when the airlock is out, it will start flowing. Okay, here's a disaster. Look at the next day. Look how flat the pipes is. What happened here, I think, is I need a vacuum breaker there in the top. The moment you switch off when the water runs out, it sucks a vacuum in the pipes. It's all like this. I'm going to put ink stops now here and pump it up, pressurize it. I just wait for the sun to heat it up again, and then I'll go back and put in a vacuum breaker there in the top. Okay, here's a vacuum breaker. I installed a vacuum breaker here, a few fittings here just make it work. So if the pump stops, the water will suck air in here, and it's not gonna like damage the pipes. This one is not totally back yet, but just wait for like a hot day, then I'll put the end caps in again and blow it up again and just make it nice and round again. I even think about making 2 parallel lines here. I think this is better because it doesn't the flow, because it's 100 meters it needs to pump. I'm gonna cut in the middle here and just join a T-piece here, and then that same line on the top also T-piece, so that it pumps 2 parallel lines. Then I think it will work better then. Okay, well, this is then my end of the story here of this. I will make an update late in the summer to see how it works. Hope you enjoyed this video, learn something. Till next time, cheers.